What's going on, guys? Play Game here, back with another Epic 7 video, and today is gear crafting. We're finally doing a gear crafting video for account number 2. We're a little bit past the 30-day mark. I think we're like day 33, 34-ish, something like that. But we have about, I think, like 10k mats, 10k Banshee mats that we've been wanting to craft. And so I've been kind of putting off crafting on this account because crafting takes a little bit, and it can be a bit of a feels bad if you don't get anything when you're crafting. But here we go. We got Banshee mats. We got 10.6k Banshee mats. We're going to walk through the entire process. So this might be a lengthy video. Not too sure yet, but hopefully I can answer a couple of questions like who should you be focusing on building first? What pieces should you be crafting? How much should you craft? And then potentially what to do with this crafting event. So that's actually where we're going to start off first. And so the crafting event for this account, and so we'll just go through the units here real quick. For this account, we don't have too many units that we're actually using right now. We're using maybe six to 8 units. But here are the units. We're using Charlotte. She's on destruction set. Landy on attack set, and just keep in mind all of this is free gear. We got Luna on free attack set. We got Momo, Mercenary Helga, Falconer Clury, and Tamarin. Everyone else, that's all we're using. So we have what? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units that we're using at any given moment right now in the game. Ideally, we could build Spectre Tenebria. We would switch out sets when we had that free unequip and stuff. But right now she's on the bench because, we don't have the gear for her. We're putting together Adventure Ras. So I think he's usable. He's just too slow. So this is going to be moving towards who to build, right? So if we're starting off, this is a brand new account. We're looking to build units that are going to have a pretty big impact in all areas of the game. So number 1 here, and this isn't like a tier list or anything like that, but this is just specific to our account. So I highly recommend that you take a look at your account. What are you missing? Are you missing DPS units? Are you missing support? Are you missing soul weavers, healers, so on and so forth, right? And so we have pretty decent gear. I mean, it's free gear on our DPS units. We have 3 DPS units, no knights that provide support other than Falconer Clury. So my thought process is, hey, let's build Adventure Ras. Right now, his gear is somewhat decent. The free gear is fine. He's just way too slow. So he's 153 speed, 24k HP, 1.3k defense. We're going to swap this out for a speed boot. So he is going to lose a lot of HP, but that's fine. We want to be able to use him in PvE, potentially PvP, maybe just regular arena. And so we want some speed boots. And then we also need a helmet for him. So since we've been farming Banshee, ideally we want a resist boot, resist speed boot, and then a resist helmet. Depending on what subs we get for whatever gear we roll, that's going to be, we're just going to run with it because we don't have that many mats. And of course we don't have the luxury of just paying for energy. So we're free to play. So we got to do with what we have. So that kind of goes into our next question, what do you craft, right? So when you're looking at units, as I mentioned, you really want to think about, what you need. And so for us, we need a support knight. We need a knight unit, someone that can take damage and still kind of provide some type of support. So when we're looking at what to craft, I usually recommend having speed boots on everyone. And you're going to have speed boots when you start off. It's really, really important that you have speed boots because it's going to give your units a lot more turns, especially here since we don't have speed set. We're losing out on that speed bonus that we get from the speed set. So crafting speed boots is going to be one of the easiest things that we can do in order to make sure that our units gain, at least don't get lapped in any kind of content. They probably will, but gives us more opportunities to cycle through our skills. So we're going to be crafting boots for this one. How many boots? we'll see. But here is the biggest indicator as to what to craft and how much to craft. Okay, so we're gonna go into our bag here, and right now we're taking a look at our all of our charms that we have. So if you're not sure, if you're kind of stuck and you're saying, you know what, I don't know what to craft. Should I craft a sword? Should I craft boots, a ring, a chest piece? What should I craft? All right. So the biggest indicator that lets you know what you should craft is going to be your charms. So if you take a look, we have a couple of epic charms. So we have a couple of weapons here, Helms. We don't have any chest piece epic ones. We have a couple of epic boot ones. So we have 5 of these. So right away, we're in pretty good shape. So we only have 2 greater necklace ones and then 2 of these lesser ring charms. And if you take a look at my chest armor charms, we have 88 of these. So we're okay if we craft chest pieces. We're okay if we craft boots, right? If you look at my lesser weapon charms, we have 103 weapon charms. So we can definitely craft chest, weapon, boots. We have 35 of these universal. Helm charms, we have 87 of these. So, and boots, we have 87 of these too. So we're good on weapons, helmet, chest, and boots. Those are going to be the things that we here in this account can craft and be able to enhance. And so the items that we don't have enough charms for are going to be rings and neck pieces. Those are going to be the most difficult on, I would say, any account to roll, get good subs, and be able to craft them. Okay. So if you need an indicator, you're not sure what to craft, what to start off with, boots are such a great way. Speed boots. And then take a look at your charms. You know, what types of charms do you have the most? Pick one of those and then start enhancing once you're crafting. So we have 87 of these. So I think we should be able to get at least some type of decent boots. One more way that you can tell, you know, what to craft, and that's going to be these little ice cube thingies, the equipment conversion gem selection chest. And so these are going to let you choose right side main stat pieces. And so the main stat for the right side, usually I want to reserve these for necklace and ring. As I mentioned, we have a boatload of charms for everything other than necklace and ring. So crafting these out of the steeple is going to ensure that we have an epic piece with 4 substats. Whether or not they're good or they're usable, who knows? But at least we can focus down on the main stat and speed up our progress when getting a necklace or a ring. So depending on what we get out of these boots, we might just pick up we might just pick up a speed essence. But we do have a few of these already. So I don't know if we can take a look at them here. Can we? Yeah, we can. Okay, so this is going to be the 3rd item to look at, and this will indicate what you need to craft. So as I mentioned, we're sticking with boots for this one. But another reason why we're going on boots is because we have 2 speed main stat gems. So what we're going to do is we're going to craft a bunch of boots. If we can get speed, resist speed on any of those, we'll keep them. The other ones, what we're going to do is we're going to toss them, get those ice cubes. And then once we have, I think it's 60 or 70 ice cubes, we'll be able to trade it in for some speed boots. And then maybe we can focus down on that. The subs, I want to say, won't matter, but they will matter because yeah, so they won't matter initially because we have no speed boots, right? So we can't really be too picky when we're starting off. Eventually, you know, we'll continue farming and then, you know, we can switch out the boots and put them somewhere else or do whatever. So we're going for speed boots here. So we're going to do the 10x on the speed boots. It's 420 of those. And then as we're going through here, you know, I'll try to give some feedback on what I'm keeping, why I'm keeping it. So anything with speed, we're keeping. Counter, we're also playing in this one. If it's flat stats, we're tossing or we're turning into ice cubes, right? But for the most part, since we're new account on this one, we're probably going to keep everything and then ice cube everything. And so you'll see what I mean by ice cube it. So we got some speed, lifesteal, but it's got F res here, crit damage. So we're not going to keep this. What we're going to do is we're going to toss that, turn it into ice cubes. A lifesteal, health, defense, F res, support substats with a health percentage main stat. Not what we're looking for. This one is actually really nice. So we got a lifesteal speed boot. It's got effectiveness, defense, crit damage. So we got bulk here. This could potentially go on my fire 4 hit. So we're going to definitely lock that one up. So we're going to keep that one. Counter defense, we're going to toss that. Counter speed, we got defense and attack there. This could potentially go on a carrot. So again, we're brand new, so we're going to keep heroic boots, okay? We can't be omega picky and just go for, straight up epic pieces. So we're going to keep heroic boots. So we're actually going to keep these. We're going to toss this because it's a resist set with an attack main stat. Counter attack, it's got defense and effectiveness, flat HP. We're not going to keep that. Resist health. This is kind of interesting because we can always switch him to a resist. Someone that's on counter could potentially use this as well. So I think we're going to keep that for now. We got lifesteal, defense boots, counter, flat health. So we got 3 out of those. We're going to lock those. And then everything else, we're going to extract, and we're going to turn that into ice cubes because as I mentioned, we can turn these ice cubes into an epic piece of gear. So we got we got 2 speed boots. We're going to keep going. We're looking for resist, right? That's the idea. Eventually we'll be able to switch those. If we do get a decent set of resist speed boots, we'll be able to transition those over to a soul weaver, and then we can give him another piece of gear or something, right? So let's take a look at what we have here. Resist attack, so that we're not keeping. Resist set is going to increase your effect resistance by 20%. So we don't want anything with attack main stat on that. This one, it's got 3 speed, counter, and effectiveness. Such flat stats there. We'll keep it because it's epic, right? We'll keep because of the epic. We got lifesteal, health, defense, attack percentage. Anyone that I have that can use this. A bruiser, carrot, lifesteal, maybe. No. Let's see what else. Everything else is flat, so we only got one of those. The epic ones, what we're going to do is also extract those, okay? So we're going to extract everything else here. And usually you kind of want to sell the epics, but again, we're low on gear, so we got to extract. I'd rather extract. We have so much gold that we really don't need to sell them for gold. Okay, so we got speed here. This one's kind of garbage. Okay, destruction. It's all flats, right? Okay, so what we're going to do is just ice cube all of them and extract. So nothing too good there. Let's see. All right, we got plenty. So we're going to keep going here. Eventually, so the main reason that I want to build Adventure of Ras is because we want to get into Azimanak, start getting some immunity pieces. And then that'll help us in regular arena and potentially RTA. So this one's a destruction health main stat. It's got crit damage, flat subs, it's a feels bad. So what we're going to do here is just, again, extract everything. Nothing here. And slowly we're building these up. 306. Okay, we have a lot of those counter boots. Let's actually take a look to see how many of those resist gems we have. So we'll go to equipment conversion, and this is what I was talking about, picking up, whatever, or funneling down on whatever type of gear you want. So as I mentioned, we have speed because that's what we're looking for, but we're looking at resist. So it's going to take 70 of these to focus down on some speed boots, but we got 2 of those, so we could do 2 of these, right? We could do 2 of those and then maybe get something, but we're going to keep going. We still have plenty of mats, so we're going to keep going and see if we can get something good from these boots. If we're not able to, I think we'll go up until well, ideally you go until you have enough of those ice cubes to be able to convert your gear. So we have enough to do 2. So maybe we'll just do it and see what we get. And if we don't, we'll just keep going. What do we have here? Counter, speed, attack, resist health. Okay, we got defense, F Ras. So we got 2 usable ones. This could potentially go on a Soul Weaver for PvE. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep that. Counter attack, that's effect resistance with effectiveness. Anytime that you see this, instantly toss until maybe you get to like late game, and then there's only very specific units that might need that. All right, these boots here look kind of insane except for the effect resistance. So we got lifesteal attack boots, defense, crit damage. This last one, if it were HP or flat defense or flat HP, would have taken it, but we can always slot this out to something else as long as it doesn't roll a bunch of times into that. And then everything else we kind of toss or extract here. So we're extracting everything because, again, we're going to need all of that gear for the future, right? We're going to need all those little ice cube thingies for the future. So flat, resist, attack, crit damage. Okay, we got some speed here. So this, okay, it's got F Ras, defense, effectiveness on lifesteal set. So, I mean, we wouldn't have to dodge the effect res. And then do we really need lifesteal boots right now? I don't like it. I don't like it. So what we're going to do is extract. We're going to take all of these, extract these. Lifesteal, speed. It's got defense and effectiveness. Now we'll just extract. And, you know, I don't want to keep these, but we're going to keep them. We're going to keep them because, you know, we're in desperate need of gear. We don't have a lot of gear, so we keep going. What are we at? 8K? Okay, we got enough. So we'll go one more, and then we'll try to craft the speed boots and see what we get, because it's not looking good here. And we still want to save enough mats to be able to craft Helm, right? So we got destruction with crit damage, no crit, no attack. So that's an instant sell. Let's see, what do we got? Lifesteal. We got that double again. F Ras with effectiveness, always. Okay, so nothing there. What do we got? Defense, lifesteal, defense, resist defense, and resist health. We got some more defense and attack there. If we had HP and maybe speed on those. So again, let's just extract these. Get these little ice cubes. And then we'll go in. We'll go in and see if we can get anything out of those speed. We still have 8, I believe 8 of those conversion gems. So we could always select some more speed if we need it. But we'll see what we get out of these two. So again, resist, speed. Hopefully we get something good. Come on. Something good here. Okay, so not great. We got damage subs on resist. Technically, these are still usable on him, but we have no bulk, right? Maybe if we can dodge attack and crit damage, I don't know. We're gonna lock them because they're epic, and we're gonna go again. So we want resist. I guess ideally we would be making counter boots, right? We would be making counter boots, counter speed boots, but I think he will probably benefit more right now with that health set on resist. Okay, these aren't that bad. They're bad, but they're not too bad. If we get a lot, if we can dodge the attack, we can slot that for HP. Maybe if we ever get the gem to slot that in. So we're gonna save that and then come back to see what we have so far here. So do we have any helms? No, we don't have any helms. But I think that we have some gear that we can try rolling. Let's see here. So we're looking for boots. Let's go to recent. Okay, so we were able to lock up a couple of these. So we got these resist health boots. These I think would be okay on him, Crit we can use, bruiser build, that's fine. Speed we can use, defense we can use, but again, it's health percentage. So we're gonna hold off on those. This one's again health percentage. We got lifesteal boots, defense, effectiveness. We don't like that. So we're gonna try rolling these and we'll see. We're gonna take it to +3 and see what we get. So we got 485, rolls flat defense. That's a feels bad. We'll go to 6. We'll go to 6. If it rolls flat defense, okay, rolls crit damage. So right away, I don't like these boots at all. These, they're really bad. They're pretty bad now. So we're gonna unlock those. We're gonna try rolling these, and so we're not gonna feed these into here. What we're gonna do is just we're gonna +3 and hope we can get defense or effectiveness. Okay, we'll take that. Even though this is resist, he can still use effectiveness for the defense break. So we're gonna go +6. Goes flat attack, which is very unfortunate. So should we go +9? I don't think so. Maybe if we can hit that defense. But again, we want these to be usable by other units, right? So we'll come back to these. Not that great. We'll enhance these for a little bit and see what we get out of these. We'll go +3, 8, 7. So 6 roll. Okay. Okay, we'll go +6. All right, +6. I think maybe if it hits effectiveness, so 5, 6, 7 effectiveness on lifesteal, we would have to transition him to full lifesteal maybe. We're gonna hold off on this one. So we're gonna stop there. Do we have any other speed boots that we could potentially roll? We got these. Attack, defense, but we don't need these yet. So we're gonna hold off on these. These are really nice. So we got to keep crafting, right? We got to keep crafting and see if we can get some more of those boots. So we're gonna go back in here. You know what? Let me see how many of those gems do we still have? So we'll just do this. Resist. So we got enough for one more actually. So we'll just do that. We'll pick up one more of those speed. Where is it at? Consumable. Okay, here we go. So we'll pick up. Yeah, we'll pick up 2. Why not? All right, and then we're gonna craft these up. Again, we're focusing on boots, and we need 70 more because I think we had like 78. So what do we got here? Counter attack, 1 speed, resist. Oh, these are really good. Okay, so we got resist, effect res with defense, some flat defense. That's fine. These are almost perfect boots, except for that flat defense, which is fine. We'll take it for now. We got effectiveness and crit chance on attack. Don't like those. Everything else is not usable. So we're gonna lock these and then extract everything else. In the end, if those boots roll really, really nice, then it just might be it, right? So we're gonna go ahead and roll those right away because they might be able to save us some more crafting notes. And that's kind of what we're hoping for. All right, 5, 8, come on. I'll take it, it's a 6 roll. We'll keep going. We gotta settle on just what we have so far because we still need to craft other pieces. Come on. Yeah, of course, goes 6 attack, and we could potentially reforge these. So that's not too bad now. And hopefully we can craft something okay. So we're at 7.2k mats now. We're looking for anything that might be usable. So we got an epic piece here. We got attack and effectiveness. You see, we can't use any of these stats, any of those. So we're gonna ice cube that. Everything else here I don't think is usable. Counter attack and defense. Potentially carrot when we build her eventually. Okay, so take a look at this one. This one's pretty decent. We got fairly decent rolls, pretty high rolls. 7 effect res, 7 defense. So we're actually gonna keep this one. And I think everything else we just toss, right? Yeah, we just extract everything else here and then keep moving on. Ideally, we want to save mats for everyone else, or to craft for everyone else, but more than likely won't be possible. Okay, we got quite a bit of epic pieces on this one. So let's start off over here on the left. Health, defense, crit damage. This is really good. Very, very nice stats. Anyone that's on lifesteal more than likely wants some kind of bulk. But if you're building like a T Surin, you don't want any HP or defense. You just want straight up attack subs. But we're still going to keep this lifesteal, health, effect res. If this was effect res, it would almost be perfect, right? So we got to keep moving on. We got counter, crit damage, health. You know, 3. If it's not 3 percentage stats, we're gonna toss it, right? Unless it's speed in there. Okay, so this is maybe an exception because it's crit damage with flat defense. We're gonna keep that because it could potentially go to DPS. So epic piece for somewhat decent subs, but we got flat attack, flat defense, attack percentage, and health. If this slots in all attack, maybe it pento rolls attack or something, might be usable, but even then, I don't think so. Low roll, min roll, and health. What about this one? Okay, effectiveness, speed, health. This one, all these stats are usable. So this one is insane, actually, pretty insane. It can roll potentially well. The next one here, we got speed, 4 speed, crit damage, effect res. If we can dodge flat attack and crit damage, we're in business. But if it hits crit damage or flat attack, might be a feels bad. So we're going to keep all of those epics. Let's go ahead and lock those, and then we'll extract everything else here. Okay, what about this one? Attack, speed, crit damage. Okay, these subs are very nice, except it's on a resist set, which is a feels bad. But it is speed, and if it's 3, potentially 2 speed, we're gonna roll, okay? Because we have no speed, so we're gonna lock that, and we're gonna keep going. We don't have any of those conversion gems for Helms, and we're not gonna use them on those. We only want to save those conversion gems for right side pieces, just because they're so difficult to get. Health, crit damage, almost macros, so we're gonna keep that. Destruction, so on a destruction set, if we're able to pick up any of them, we're looking for only DPS stats or subs. Attack, crit damage, flat attack. That's what we're looking for, potentially effectiveness. Resist here. Health, defense, this is another one that he can definitely use. Even though there's no speed, he can still use it. And we're looking for Ras, right? Lifesteal, max rolls health and defense with a flat defense sub. Ideally, we would want speed on that one, but we're going to keep it for now. Blues, we're not even looking at right now. Health, defense, you know, this one and this one are somewhat similar, except we have higher rolls here. So we're going to keep that. This one, destruction, got effect res, speed, attack, min rolls. Why with the min rolls? Do we keep this? We just go for speed and we see what we get. So we'll extract everything else here and see what we get. Okay. How many mats do we have? We're at 6K. Okay. I think we have enough to go to what? 5K? All right, got some more epics. Lifesteal, speed, we keep that. That's 4 speed. Crit damage, effectiveness, defense, effect res. That's a feels bad, but we got to keep that. This one, speed, crit damage, defense. Ideally, we would want it attack, but we keep it. Destruction, speed, crit damage, effectiveness. We keep that. Health, attack, F res. Nope, toss that. Crit damage, effect res, defense. Defense and effect res, but again, it feels bad to keep an epic helm for just 2. For 2 of these. We would have to get insane rolls. Right, insane rolls. But we'll keep it, we'll give it one, a +3. Alright, and then we extract everything else. And we'll give those +3s, you know, just in case. Destruction, crit, health effort. You see this? We just tossed that. We can't use these on a destruction set. Oh. Life steal. We got, okay, so flat city, but we got 4 speed and we got some health. So we keep this because of the 4 speed. We give it a +6. So if it's epic and it has speed on it, we give it to a +6. Just in case it rolls a speed on the +6, then we keep going. So everything else here, I think we just skip, right? Counter, defense, effectiveness, FRes, HP. This one can go on our counter Elena, right? Counter Elena, even if it, as long as it doesn't roll all effectiveness, I mean, it can definitely go on her. Ideally, that would be speed, but you know, it is what it is. So everything else, we're just going to extract. And then we got, I think, like one more 10x before we hit 5K, right? Okay, so what do we got here? No epics this time. We got destruction with speed. It's got speed, so we might have to keep that. Okay, this one can be potentially good. So it's on a counter set. The bruisers is what we're playing, but we got to keep this. Even though it's 4 crit, we can't be choosing high rolls, only going for high rolls. We got to at least give it a shot to roll and see what we get after that. Okay, health crit damage, can't use that. Counter, we can't use that. Attack and health. This could potentially go on a carrot. We haven't built her yet, but if we build a counter carrot, it's got flat defense. Ideally, that'd be defense percentage. But we don't have gear, so we got to keep it. So we'll lock it and then extract everything else. Okay, so we have a couple of pieces that we can try to enhance. What about this? Nope, that's garbage. Okay. All right, let's see what we get. So we'll see. We're on Helms. Okay. And we're looking at the resist ones first because that's what we're building. So defense, FRes, max roll, almost max roll on these. If we can dodge the flat, then we're in business. But if not, it's going to be a feels bad. And of course, we'll go +6. We should not even, no. We're not going to, we got to go +6. We'll just feed this in. That's fine. So 7, 5, not a good roll. Not a good roll. All right, so we'll throw that one in there. Come on, please don't go flat defense. Okay, all right, so we got some health in there. If we can get a max roll defense or some more health, we'll take that. It feels bad not to get speed, but it is what it is. Yep. This is a very bad helmet. Very, very bad helmet. Okay. What else do we have? If we put them on one of those resist ones, so we'll probably reforge these boots, even though they're really bad. Eventually we can slot HP on that one. I think we're going to have to keep going Helms because we didn't get anything good. So we lose some speed, but he does get something else. He's got some res. And I think that's pretty much it, right? We got some speed here. We can try enhancing this one. Although we lose HP and defense. It feels bad, but we got to go to +12 at least. We got to go to +12 on this one. And again, that's fine. We can always switch out the gear later on once we get some better gear. But again, I mentioned we can't be picky with this. 2 speed. So this is really bad, okay? I would not recommend you keep going on this, but we have nothing else, right? Maybe we can slot this out to affect res later on, but we're gonna +15. All right, here we go. Come on. So I'm good. Hey, 1 HP. We'll take that. We'll take that. HP, I'll take it. We got 2 speed there too, so we'll go ahead and switch that out. He has Soul Weaver stats, but that's fine. We're fine with that. 182 speed. We're going to reforge these. We'll get 5 more speed out of that. He'll be 187. And we don't get any speed out of this, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. This weapon, we're also going to plus 15, even though it's really bad. It has a lot of crit, has some decent F-res. We'll go on it. Speed. Hey, 3 speed. We'll take it. That's nice. So we'll have 190 speed. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So, but that's fine. So we'll reforge these, swap them out, and then that way Tamarin has those other boots. And then she'll get some F-res. And then we'll reforge these. 25% health. Not too bad. Got some speed out of that. And we're actually able to pull a 5-star unit here. So we'll go in, swap out those boots, and see what he's looking like. 1.4 defense, 190 speed, 88 F-res. That's fine. We're fine with that. We can get some more HP, some more defense out of his awakenings, but we don't have any catalysts. You know, one day we'll have enough catalysts to do that. But until then, he's going to have to stick here. He has his skill ups. We'll go ahead and give Tama these boots. Where are they? Here they are. She gets some F-res, which is nice. 90 F-res. And again, Tama just needs whatever gear to make her work. But as you can see, it takes a little bit to build, or at least try crafting for one unit. But you know, we got him up to, you know, around where we wanted him to be. He is going to be used for PvE content mainly, but I think we could potentially bring him into PvP, maybe some regular arena. However, he should be on immunity if we wanted to do that, but at least this build will let us start farming Azimanak, and that's what we really wanted to do. So we could potentially build our team right now. So if we go straight into our teams here, I'm thinking for Azimanak, it's going to look something. So we'll use this Abyss team here. So it's going to look something like maybe like Falconer Clury here. And then we got Landy. Where's Raz here? And our girl Tama. So with this team, I'm pretty sure we can auto Banshee 13. Just because we're going to get immunity here from the Adventurer Raz. We're going to get defense up here. We got the strip with Falconer Clury. We got another strip with his S1, and then Tamarin for the cleanse, CR push, attack buff, healing. Passive healing here. We got Aureus and Adamant on both of these. So we got a lot of damage mitigation. It's going to help us push into Azimanak13. So we can start building or trying to craft immunity pieces. And, you know, for the most part, I think this team will do pretty good. This is on my main account. I can 3-man with just these 3, Tama, Falconer Clury, and Landy in Azimanak13, but we're bringing in our boy Raz to make it a little bit safer on that. But yeah, that's going to be it for this crafting video. As I mentioned, this is a pretty long one, so if you're able to stick around to the end, we're treated to a free 5-star unit. Hopefully it's not a dupe. Hopefully it's someone usable. At the very end of Adventurer's Path, you get 3 molas and 1 free RGB 5-star. Let's see who it is. Hey, we got Senya. Very nice. I didn't know we can get episode 2 units and episode 3 units from these. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You can summon a random 5-star unit. That's pretty cool. We'll take these molas. Now we can build Lifesteal Senya, right? Lifesteal Senya. We got to change our rep. We got to change our rep hero. We're going to go with Senya, but it's going to be a while before we can build her. But, you know, hey, out of all of that, we got a Senya. I'm fine with that. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. We're going to keep crafting. We're going to keep going and see what else we can get later on. Oh, the last thing that I wanted to mention is Artena's crafting event. So we're actually going for immunity crit damage on this. We're going immunity crit damage because we want to be able to start transitioning our DPS units to immunity, especially Spec 10A. Whatever we get out of this, we're probably going to throw on her and start building her piece by piece. Eventually, we'll put her on a lifesteal immunity, either lifesteal immunity or counter immunity. I'm not sure which gear I'll get first, but we'll find out. But that's going to be it for me. Let me know your thoughts about your current crafting luck. Who are you building? What hunts are you farming? Let me know in the comment section below. Like always, if you happen to enjoy the video, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, hey, think about subscribing. It really helps the channel grow and reach more people like you who like content like this. Like always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.